Hey everybody, it's Michael from Replica Air Guns, and I've got my rather interesting Derringer. This is the Derringer Guardian by Pedersoli. I think I'm saying it right. Don't mind the weather, it's just terrible here. It's cold, my hands are cold, it's below zero. Well, maybe not, it's raining, but it's really close to zero here, 0 degrees Celsius that is. It's been cold, mostly everything's frozen up, including me. And if you haven't watched my tabletop review for this pistol, do so. This gun's live, that's why I'm holding it very carefully. We're gonna put, I'm gonna say, hopefully 3 rounds through this chronograph. My chronograph is not reading so well because the lighting is terrible. I'm putting artificial lighting on it, but it's not the same as natural lighting. And we'll do the best we can here with the situation we have. So first round, it will take me a little bit to reload it between shots. Let's just see if we can get a reading here. And no. Okay. Next shot. I'm hoping to get at least one for you. I was front loading, so you have to load it through the front. You put a pellet in backwards, load it through the front. Put your number 11 percussion cap on. And you're ready to go. Okay, I'm going to step back a little bit more just in case the smoke's doing something here. Hopefully I don't shoot my chronograph. Second shot. Nothing. We're not getting anything. What I'm going to try and do, if I can, is now that I have these percussion caps, is on a nice bright day, I'm going to come out here and redo the chronograph. I just can't get anything for you today. I'd love to. I've been trying to make videos and all that stuff, but you know what? I just can't get it to work right now. So we'll do the accuracy portion. And again, I'll put a little, what I'll do is I'll put an annotation in here, or I'll put a link in the description to the actual results, or just look in the description, and later on, if I actually get those results, I'll put them in the description of the video and also in the written article. All right, so let's head back from 20 feet and see what we can do on target. Now, keep in mind, there's no actual sights on this rear part of this gun. It's just a front post and nothing on the back, so this isn't going to be very accurate. I'm back 20 feet here. We're set up. I got some brand new paper on the target here. Everything's rolling. I'm going to try and get at least 5 shots on the paper for you. And again, remember, there are no, I'm just going to try and get it exactly in the same spot as much as possible. And there's no sight on the rear here, so we'll see what happens. Fire really high. So I'm gonna aim the rest of them quite low. See if we can get it a little more centered. Now I have to roll these pellets to make them a little bit more uniform, so they fit the barrel a little better. Otherwise they won't go down backwards. So they're not going to be super consistent. But let's see if we can get this. I'm going to aim for the bottom. That's a little better. I'm just blowing out the crap because sometimes a little bit of stuff gets lodged in the back there. I got lots of these percussion caps. I could go all day if I wanted to, but it takes a little time to reload. Alright, see if we can get this one pretty tight here. Huh, it's not bad. Once you figure out where the sweet spot is, seems to be okay. Some of these pellets I didn't roll. What I do is I roll them on the back side. So some of them weren't rolled tight enough, and then so it makes it a little hard to get it in the barrel. Some of it I rolled a little more, so the back of the pellet's a little flatter, and they go in a little bit better. So I guess it just comes down to figuring out how much you need to roll them. I'm just using 7 grain pellets with flathead. Not bad, that was right in the bullseye. Fun to shoot though. I mean, once you figure it out, you can hit a pop can at 20 yards with this, no problem. Or 20 feet at least. I don't know about 20 yards. A bit of a stretch. Okay. We might call this on the last shot. Oh, it's a bit low, that one. Looked like it. Well, let's do one more. If I can get one more for you, I will. I got one more pellet here that should go down the barrel. Yeah, no problem there. Okay, so that should be enough shots. Last one. We'll take a good look. Now remember, this gun doesn't have a rear sight. It shoots high though, I noticed that. Alright, let's take a look. Another bullseye it looks like. Alright. So that was the first shot there. Obviously high because I was aiming here. Then I was aiming here. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4 nicely grouped within an inch and a half. That's not bad. This one, by the looks of it, it looked like it wasn't really spinning properly. It kind of ripped the paper. Well, it's hard to say, but you know, I was what I call rolling these pellets. So I put the pellet on a wood sort of cutting board. I take another cutting board and I just roll the back of it a little bit so that it fits down the barrel, because the back end of the pellets tends to be wider than the front, and you have to load these pellets from the rear, so backwards into the barrel. Once you roll them down, they go in fine. You just got to make sure not to roll them too much or too little. If you roll them too much, they won't seal properly. If you roll them too little, you're going to have trouble getting them in the barrel. But once you figure it out, it's not so bad. Loading the gun obviously takes a bit of time, but you know, you get to appreciate each shot. At the end of the day, you got a very interesting gun. I would say, I mean, I know the chronograph didn't work for us. I'm going to come back to this on a brighter day and retry this on my own, just so that I know and so that I can update the article. So come back, check for those readings. Apologize for that. I can't control the lighting and the weather. It's just the way it is. There's nothing wrong with the chronograph. It's just, you need more light, and I'm trying to artificially light it, but it doesn't work as good as natural light. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Username is Replica Airguns. Come on down to the Replica Airgun store where we sell air guns, airsoft guns, blank guns, knives, and other accessories. Also come down to replicairguns.com where we have a whole bunch of articles and reviews there for you. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.